get it up to something like this, maybe. I think that'll be fine. And then I want to also bring the background audio up a little bit. I think that's okay. Okay. All right. I think we're ready to start. So I'm gonna do a new game. Actually, before I do the new game, I want to show you the level select because it's just there's 9 levels. That's all there is here. So of course, spoiler alert. There's gonna be spoilers, of course, because we're doing a walkthrough. So that's what's happening here. But anyway, we're just gonna go through the whole thing. We're gonna do a new game right from the beginning, and let's do it. Yeah, that's actually warning is super accurate, and I'll explain why after they go through the intro.
Are you filled with feelings of self-doubt? Do you find yourself prone to minimizing massive dilemmas, or for allowing the smallest problems to get blown completely out of proportion? At the Pierce Institute, our patent-pending Somnosculpt technology provides safe and effective dream therapy while you rest in the comfort of our flagship clinic. Located right next to the secondary overflow parking lot at the University Medical Centre. Somnosculpt, we'll make your dreams come true.
So when I first loaded this game up, I had my fiance playing, and she ended up getting a little bit queasy with this. I was not affected. So if you are you might feel different feelings if you play this game. So be cautious of that, of course. So you have left and right control sticks. So you would do the right here, and you can also move with the left control stick. So I'm moving around with the left control stick here, and I'm looking with the right control stick, and we're going to go through the door. There's a cursor in the middle of the screen. You could barely see it. I guess you could see it right now here, and we're going to use that to like manipulate stuff. We'll be picking stuff up with that. So we can go over here, and we can actually, so you can see A will pick something up, and you can put it down or whatever. I don't think we need this right now because we need to actually move this thing out of the way. Okay, that's out of the way. You could jump with B. You can see that on that sign right there, B to jump. So we got B to jump. Perfect.
Terms of service accepted. Congratulations on falling asleep. Welcome to Somnosculpt. Your progress may be monitored by qualified specialists. This orientation will adapt you to eyelids, our interactive.
All right, so while this person's talking a lot here,
full consciousness
basically
and control.
what they're trying to show you in here is that things could be big and small. And essentially what happens is you have this big thing here, and we can make it small by putting it in really close perspective. So now it's really small. We could even make it even smaller by like putting it even closer to us, and then we move away a little bit, and we can make it even smaller. So now like it's super small. So that's what they're trying to teach you here, and people are reminded of this game like with Portal because you're going through different rooms. I kind of remember it as or recognize it as something like the Stanley Parable. They're probably similar things, but anyway, you need to get out of the room, and the way to get out of the room is just actually move this block over here, put it down about there, and hopefully we can jump on top of it. Yeah, the jumping is definitely forgiving in here, which is nice. Okay, we're going to go through the wall here. You cannot bring objects through these like weird door, like refracted door things. So you're unable to do that. So we need to find an object that we could put on this block, and it's probably through this door. Let's see. Yeah, so we're going to try to grab. That thing with the cursor. There we go. And we're just going to drop it here. It's hard to see the cursor. I'm actually kind of far away from the screen here. And right about there. Okay. And keep moving here. We have to get up to that thing up there, and we can actually just use the block that we just used. So let's go ahead and pick that up. And we need to make this a little bit bigger. The fastest way I think to make things bigger is to just actually point them at the ceiling, and they end up becoming big really fast. Because the perspective is like changing rapidly. I think we need a little bit bigger. So let's do this. That should be good. Get up. Up. Get up there. Okay. All right. So yeah, this thing places your perspective
You
a
can
lot.
move freely, interact with surrounding objects, and listen to messages from your
So we just
patient
keep
care
going
team.
here.
Please note that I am the standard orientation protocol and that my voice
Something in
has been
here we're gonna
explicitly
grab.
chosen to remind you that I am not a part of your patient care team. I do not care.
Well, that's unfortunate, right? There we go. Okay, keep moving here. Alright, what's in this room? Alright, so this is hold ZL to rotate. So you have to hold the thing first to rotate. This is like a cheese wedge here, and we have to move this. We have to make this big so it goes all the way up there. So let's do that. Let's put it down. Let's move closer so it looks bigger, and let's move it up and drop it. See how big that thing is now? Let's get closer. Move back. Drop it. Okay, let's closer, and we're just going to rotate a little bit with the ZL thing, and then we're just going to move it up again, and we're going to drop it. Okay, move it up one more time maybe. Let's just do a little turn. Okay, let's try that. That looks pretty good. Let's do a big jump. Nice.
During eyelids, you will lose the ability to awaken suddenly due to realizing that this is a dream. Evidence.
Okay.
I have already informed
So
you
there's
that
this big
is
block
a
here.
dream.
We need to put this
You
big
did
block
not
in
wake
this
up.
little window.
Please
So I'm gonna
complete the
drop this
remaining
down here.
orientation activities.
There's some boards that you could actually take down over here if you want. There's nothing in there as far as I could tell. Looks like just some like escaping kind of looking thing, but it's nothing in there. Okay, we gotta get a little bit closer here. Let's see. Come here. Yeah, take that. It does not matter how big these things is. The buttons are always going to drop. It's nothing to do with weight. It just has to do with size. Which actually, this is one of the tricky ones here is that I didn't realize what was going on. But and you'll notice what we have to do basically is we need to make this thing as small as possible. So what we could do is we could drop it here and then go really far back and then pick it up, and it should be super small. Come on. There we go. And we gotta target this right on that button in this window. Let's see if we get it. Otherwise, it's gonna drop onto the There we go. Otherwise, it's gonna just drop into that like ramp that's there.
All environments perceived during eyelids should reflect a typical mental state. If you believe your mental state
this one
is
we're gonna just drop
compromised by
over the wall.
Somnasculpt, please provide a comprehensive, rational explanation in your post-procedural survey. Completed surveys may be eligible for a gift card.
And we keep moving here. What's in here? I don't remember. I think we have to go through here. Maybe we don't. I don't remember. Oh yeah, I think we just go through here. It's fine. Doesn't matter. There's nothing. There's no puzzles there yet. All right. So here's one of the first rooms that you're like, okay, where are the blocks? What do you pick up? You know, you have no idea. It's actually the exit sign. You pick up the exit sign and put that down. Let's get closer. And there's definitely a lot of places where we're gonna pick up the exit sign, just to make this thing work. Let's ZL this to move it around here. Let's just go. We have to hit both buttons, so that's why I'm kind of positioning myself here. And we should be good right about here, I think. Yeah, that should be fine. Oh god, don't hold me. Damn it. Alright, let's pick that back up. That should be okay. Yeah, alright. Let's go. Alright, so we gotta open that door, and then that should also open this door. You have to hold both buttons to open both
Please
doors.
stand by for polite recognition on your completion of the Somnasculpt orientation. You did it. To maximize the time allotted for your therapeutic journey, please do not delay in proceeding through the final doorway as indicated.
Through this thing here. We're just gonna... Now this door actually doesn't go anywhere. Like I hit this thing here, it doesn't actually do anything. It's just actually a brick wall over there, and that just this just goes back through the way you came. So what you actually need to do is you need to knock down these walls. So you just make a nice big cheese wedge here, and we're just gonna try to knock down a wall here. Let's see. There it goes. Okay. Exit. All right, and we're out. Not exactly. We still have a little while to go, but that's the general gist of the game. Oh no! Where am I? Where am I? Oh, going back in the bed. Okay, so that is the first level. It gives you an opportunity to see what's cooking in here. Again, it's really just a matter of like changing your perspective. That's this whole game's premise. Is you change your perspective. There's a couple of puzzles in here. One of them, which we'll get to, I think, midway through the game, is really confusing. I was racking my head on it the second playthrough, because the first playthrough I like accidentally figured it out, and the second playthrough I was actually really trying to figure it out. I usually like to make it a habit to turn these off. Usually they don't let you move forward unless you turn them off, the clocks, and it's actually a pretty big gimmick of the game to always turn the clock off. All right, so let's go through the door here, and go through the door here. And I think it's this way. And I think it's this way. Let's take this door with us. I think we need it. We don't need that right now. Yeah, we have to go through here, even though it doesn't look like we do. Oop, come here. Oh, I guess we don't take this. Okay, take that there. All right, now what we need to do is we need to escape again. So we're going to take one of these signs, and we're going to drop it here. We need to make this a little bit bigger. Be a little bit careful about how we make this big, because we need to keep this thing. I mean, there's a couple of signs in here, and you could also always reset in the event that you have some difficulty with or lose items or whatever. Let's see this. Let's see if this works. I'm trying to get it so I can get over that almost. Oh, that's perfect. Yeah, it'll work that. There we go. All right, we're over. Oop. All right, and we're gonna go on these boxes here.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and I'd like
Here we
to
gotta do
talk
some
to you
alignment.
about being special. So special, in fact, that we have no idea where you are.
The game, when you need to do the
Not to
alignment
worry.
challenges,
We're
will
working
once you
on
get
it.
like close to what it's supposed to be, it'll kind of like gently move you in that direction, into like making sure that it's actually proper. I guess the proper alignment, so you don't have to be too precise with it. Do I need to take that? I don't think I need to take that. Yeah, because I need to do this first. Okay, so this challenge here, when you're in the second room for this, you have to align the table that's across the room. So you can see this like table that's painted on the wall right now. You have to align that, so you have to go all the way over here. You can see it pop in place, and then you don't do anything with that because you're going to go to the other side here. And let's see if we can do an alignment here. I gotta go all the way back, I think. Let's see. We're just going to tap it in here. There it goes. So you can see it like gently puts me into place there. Now we're just going to rotate our camera and grab that off there. This is not the same kind of brick. You could actually see that behind it, it's not like a cube. It's actually stairs. So we need to make this a little bigger. Make it just a little bit bigger. That's probably a little ridiculous here. Yeah, okay. That should be fine, I think. Let's get up. Oh, am I stuck? I'm stuck. Let's make it a little bit bigger. Okay, let's try that. Okay, we also need to grab that to do the next part. Let's grab this thing here. Come here. There we go. And take it with us. Alright. Let's rotate it a little bit. Oh, that was the wrong way. That's okay. And this one doesn't matter how big it is, because we just need to get up on top of this here. And then we're going to align this column with the exit sign. Maybe we'll actually take this. Oh, is it going to lie for us? Let me just make sure that our thing is out of the way here, so I don't need it anymore. Okay, now we can just alignment. Good, and we should be able to take the door off. Very nice. And here we go. Go through this door.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and I'm just popping in to give you a quick update on where you
The
are.
alignment here.
We still don't know, But please keep moving forward, and hopefully you prefer frequent updates to being reminded that you are completely lost.
Okay, we'll do another alignment. Stand basically on the edge of this thing here. Come on, help me out. That looks pretty good. Why the hell are you... Oh, there it goes. Move that out of the way, and we're going. So yeah, this part of the game is pretty interesting in terms of the way that the puzzles work. Definitely, I think simple.
Hello, my name is
most
Dr.
part.
Glenn Pierce, and we still can't find you. But you should.
But it does
now
get
have
tricky.
access
Like this
to
is
a
tricky
series
because
of
you have to get the
elevators
moon.
that should
I don't
trigger your
know
subconscious
what like
to
even tells you
gradually wake you
about
up.
the moon, but that's what
You
tells you
should
about the
also
moon.
find a variety of emergency
There's
exit
some
signs
really
that
small
should lead you
objects
to
on
them.
here,
Will all of this work?
and
Absolutely.
the objects, they're all different objects that are on here, but the one that you want is actually where the door was. You can see that's like boarded up here. So you actually want the one that's like the door boarded thing. So maybe this is it. Let's see. I don't even know what I have here. Let's just drop it from the ceiling. That doesn't look like it. All right, let's look for something else here. I think let's try that. That's it, yeah. So we're gonna try and make this as big as possible here. I think this is it. No, that's the block. Sorry. Keep moving here. Let's go for... I could probably just make the whole moon big, but let's do that actually. Let's see if that works. Oh, actually, I can't do that because it just stays wherever you put it. So I need to be a little more accurate with my cursor. That's not it. No, I don't want that. I want that. That's what I want. Okay. Yeah, when I did this first time, you get one of the cheese wedges, and I thought you had to like escape through the sunroof. That's not the case. I tried for a really long time to do that, but you can see there's an exit door on the back of this if we turn it around. There you go, see it. So now we just got to make it big enough so we could walk through it. Probably still not big enough. That's big enough. And we're through. And that is the end of the second level. Is it the second level or the first level? I don't know. But each one of these, before you get to the elevator, you have this like
this elevator
sign
does not
thing
wake
here.
you up, please don't interact with
And it tells
anything
you, like,
that strikes
some,
you as
I don't know, parts
psychologically
about the game, some
significant,
clues, I
as
guess.
we
I
will
don't
no
know.
longer have
So you get in the
any way
elevator,
of
and
controlling
that's
it.
it.
For example, if you see your parents, please punch them in the face as hard as you can.
Just checking the stream. Okay, I think it's probably fine. All right, let's go ahead and turn this off. There we go. And let's keep moving. You usually do the same kind of thing as you exit the office area here. And now we're in this section.
This is an automated message for all patients who attempted to use an alternate pathway to access the next phase of somnasculpt therapy, but who have become trapped in a dream state paradox instead. Your decisions imply a
we need
failure
this
of
cube thing over
orientation,
here.
which reflects negatively on the standard
Use that
orientation
to
protocol.
step.
You will rectify this failure immediately.
These things, you'll notice they don't act the same way all the places. Do I still need to use that? Oh no, I use this thing. So you'll notice these things actually change the way that they interact in some of these cases here. Yeah, so here's some weird stuff that's about to happen. Let's get this thing. By the way, if you just go by this, it'll tell you what to do here, but all you need to do is pick this up, move it over here, and drop in. And there's a light here for us to use. We're gonna pick the light up, and let's shine it in the right direction over here. We shouldn't need to take it too far, but I like to I think we actually just come out here, and we'll just take the light with us. We don't need to take the light because we actually can't take the light far.
Professional tip: the average
So you
adult
can't go
can
through
only
this
withstand 3 to
this door
5
here. So we're
dreams
just
per
gonna go
night.
ahead and
Once
move it
this
out of the way.
threshold is eclipsed by entering more dreams,
Alright,
your
and we're
mind
through.
will suffer an
Alright, so
explosive
like these
mental
things look
overload,
really weird, right?
reorienting you for the
So
emergency
we're gonna go
exit
ahead and
protocol.
drop that maybe
Please
there,
subject
and then
yourself
we'll
to
just...
explosive mental overload.
Is this gonna work for us? I don't even know. Yeah, okay, just enough. And then these aren't even these aren't even dice to use. Let's see here. We need to go this way. That's right. Okay, this is also things that are super weird. So we need to these don't just move the right way. They actually go up and down. So we're just gonna drop that one down, and then move this one all the way across. Let's see. I think it moved all the way up, and then we're just gonna use this as a landing plot here. We're just gonna drop it. Okay, good. There's probably secrets in this room, I have no idea. These things aren't actually what they seem, they're just planks, basically.
Implies a misunderstanding of all other solutions, all of which
data,
are far more traumatic and likelier to result in catastrophe. I am
just making this thing nice and big as a ramp for ourselves.
Please exit this dream as soon as possible.
Is that good enough? No, just fell down. That could be good. Okay, walking up. Here we go. Okay, let's take this with us, and this one is going to explode. So just when you put it right here, as soon as we drop it, it'll just explode into a million pieces and use it as stairs. And this one is a chamber we're just going to go into. We'll drop this elevator shaft right here. Okay. And then there should be a box for us to step up here, I think, or we're just going to use... Oh, no, we go through here, I think. Yeah, we go through here. That's done for us. And then we could look at this thing over here. It's like a pie chart and some bananas, some other stuff. I don't know. Whatever. And then we're loading. I think it was really cool, actually. These loading screens, like the bars are very like weird. Like they all load in different ways between the bar, the dots, the way that the loading, I guess, text plays around. I think it's really unique to give you like these weird loading screens. Alright, let's turn this off. Come on, there we go. Alright, let's go through here.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and despite touring the Waterfall Serenity Zone in the previous section you've just completed, you may still be experiencing feelings of worthlessness and self-doubt. Why do I feel like everything is going wrong, even when the sun is shining?
We're just going to continue moving straight here. I think this is the one where we have to turn the generator on. Okay, yeah, so you just keep going straight, and what'll happen is you won't be able to go anywhere. And you're like, wait, which way do I go? And you can't pick up the lights, and you have nowhere to figure out, like, what to do. So this is where one of the first places I got stuck. This whole level is where I got stuck. So you can't pick up the lights, and you can't see anything. So what I actually ended up doing was going about, like, halfway through, and then going backwards. And you could see, like, you're actually able to go over here and actually see this from afar. And when I did a little turn there, you could actually see there's like another hallway here. So that's what I did. I go like halfway, and then I turn backwards, and then you can like actually see something. So now we go through here, go around this. Okay. So now you have this thing. Now this is a little weird because you have this like, it looks like you just go across, right? If you do, you actually just fall. Okay, and it just resets. And it took me a long time to figure out what the hell to do here, because I was just like, okay, well, where do I go? Because I can't see anything. And the trick for me was that if you try jumping, you'll actually see something. So I'm going to look at the floor here. If you try jumping over this, you actually get a platform, which is cool. So you can actually see the platform here. And I don't know how it really works, but like if it starts somewhere other than somewhere else, like, but I was able to jump, get halfway, get on the platform, and then just kind of mosey on over to here. And then I could turn myself and ever so carefully go to the other side. Okay, and now I'm just going to adjust my camera so I can get over here, and now I'm across. Okay, so that's how I did it. I'm sure there's a way to actually get on the platform, but I really have no idea. This is teaching you about stairs a little bit,
my name
because we're
is
going to need
Dr.
to find
Glenn
some
Pierce,
in the next
and
room,
I'd like to talk more about the feelings of worthlessness and
like pitch black.
self-doubt I mentioned
It's in
before.
this room.
You feel this way because you want the kind of happy life you see all around
We're
you.
going to go through here. I don't know what's
And
over
you
there,
know
but we're going to go
everyone
through
else
here.
is enjoying. And that's exactly
And then you
why
go into
we're
this
here
room, and
to
you're like,
help.
all right, well, what do I do? So if you look backwards, which is already scary in itself, and you go back into this room, and you go over here, you can actually see, I think you can see them. Oh, there they are. You can see the stairs that are here, so you go up the stairs. Okay, you're on the catwalk now. Go over here, to the door.
Warning. You were advised to subject yourself to explosive
All right,
mental
this next
overload
thing
by
here now,
descending
we're
into
gonna
additional dreams, but
grab
have
the
now
light
descended into
that's
a
over
dream
here.
within a dream instead, disorienting yourself even further.
And we're gonna
You
make
are
this a little bit bigger
responsible
for us
for
to
failing to make this crucial
help us out.
distinction.
This is the part of the game that I thought was gonna be like scary, like there's gonna be like jump scares or I don't know, stuff like that. And it's not. It's just, I guess there are scary elements in here, I guess, but anyway, we're using this to like see our way through. We're using like a flashlight, so we need to get up on top of these boxes here because we're gonna go through them. All right, so we're just going around here. Okay, we gotta go uptown. We're gonna go through these boxes. Okay, and then we can't take this with us any longer, so we'll just drop that there. Okay, the same kind of thing here we're going to do. We can't bring it through here, but we have a big window, so we're going to actually be able to use this to see what's on the other side in a minute. So we're just going to grab that, bring it down. I'm making this as big as possible just so I have enough light. Actually, I want to turn it so it looks this way, I think. Wait, maybe this way? It doesn't matter, I guess. Okay, here. That should be great, yeah. So you can see the boxes now. We need to go up there because this door doesn't go anywhere. All right, so we're gonna go up here. Okay, we go through. And then we turn around, I believe. We go over here.
Did you know that unintentional multi-dream layering occurs in less than 1% of patients? This correlates strongly with the 99% of patients who are able to follow simple instructions from the standard orientation protocol.
Turn the generator on, and then we just keep moving forward. And that whiteboard means they're probably close. Yep. So there's more stuff on the whiteboard here, something about avocados, I don't know. And that's it. Yeah, so we're making our way pretty quick here. We're only about, I don't know, 30 minutes in, I suppose. Yeah, about 30 minutes in. I went and did a second playthrough just to time how long this could take, and it takes about a little less than 2 hours to complete. Probably even less than that because I was stuck on a spot. So this is where they're going to be teaching you about like multiplication, where you like pick things up but they multiply instead. So you'll see in a moment. We'll need to do some things that are a little bit more tricky because you can't just pick things up. You have to be a little bit more cautious about how you pick things up. Let's pick this door up first and take it with us. This is the door that we actually have to take with us to open the door here. There it goes. All right. So now in this section, we're going to go to the right, and then we're going to pick pick up this door. But when we pick this door up, it's just going to multiply. See it? And in doing that, making this a little ramp for us to go up here, and we're out. Go around here.
Attention. Dr. Pierce requires you to note the following
So yeah,
risks
so
of
this,
dream
what we need to do is
overexposure.
use these clocks here
Significant
to make
memory loss, both
a
quantitative and
stair.
qualitative.
But every time we pick it up,
Hallucinations of dreaded
it just
or annoying
duplicates. It doesn't
objects.
actually move it.
Unrealistic
Get very
beliefs about the
careful
lengths
about
of
how you do
hallways,
this.
and other side effects which have not yet been discovered or which cannot be
They also will
understood.
beep incessantly. So let's see if this works. That might be too big. Let's find out. Maybe be able to go on top of this one first, and then go on this one. Yeah, that's good. Let's see if we can get this jump. Nice. Okay. All right. Let's keep moving here. Okay, this one, because again it's going to multiply and this thing is keeping the door shut, what we need to do is move this apple, and the way to do that, at least in my opinion, is just to make this thing bigger, and then it'll roll off of that apple, hopefully. Did it do it? I can't tell. It did. Okay, I should be able to go through here now. What happened? What's going on here? Can I... What happened? It's off. It's off. Maybe it looks like it's on. Oh, there it goes. Okay. I guess it was just need to push it a little bit. All right, so this one was a little weird. I didn't understand what was going on with this. What basically happens with this is when you duplicate this, it just drops. Okay. And I didn't realize, like, when you make it drop, like, even making as many apples as you could, which is actually an achievement, the fan just blows them away. So you can't really even, like, try to push them up this ramp. So what you actually need to do to get to this button all the way on the top is to go all the way back here, turn around, and then line this up so that when the apple drops, it drops on the button. Super weird, I know. Where is my cursor? There it is, I see it. Okay, so that didn't work. Let's try about here, maybe? No. Oh, I probably shouldn't have moved. See, maybe this will work. No. Come on. Goodness gracious, what's going on here? It drops ever so slightly, so I can't really tell. Alright, let's do a reset here, just because I feel like when you screw up the first time, it just doesn't like it. But yeah, that's the plan here. The plan is to get to the top of this, and then align it so that when you hit the when you duplicate, it just drops onto the button from the vantage point. So let's try this again. Let's see if we can get it. Again, it's a little finicky because I can't really tell what it's actually doing. But let's try it. No. Wonder what needs to be aligned here. Like, how does the alignment work? I don't even know. Yeah, you see that? Like, I just want to... Like, where is it? Do one more restart here. Yeah, but this one took me a while. Definitely took me a while. It was like, again, didn't get the perspective what they were asking for. And again, like I said, the alignment is weird. You know, like what the expectation of how you're supposed to align this is super weird to me. So maybe like this. I'm trying to get it so that it like just lands right on the button, but it's not. Like, how do I? Oh, there it goes. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the alignment's supposed to be. All right.
Warning. Dr. Pierce is frantically submitting numerous spelling and grammar mistakes into the standard orientation protocol in a desperate attempt to counsel you. I have no subroutine to correct these errors, but I cannot
so this one
compromise
here, let's
the
go closer so
integrity
you
of
can see
the
what's going on.
standard
There's like a
orientation
sign
protocol.
for
You will not
Somnosculpt.
receive
That's going
these
to duplicate.
messages.
If you
They
do
would
it
not make sense
like in the
regardless.
wrong way, we'll have to reset this one as well. So I like to try to do it far away so that they're actually small. because we're going to use them as steps. Right here. And then we're going to do this one. That one we don't want as a step, but we want this one as a step. And then we can duplicate these. Right, because we have to go around the back here and go through. If you make it too big, you can't do that. Alright, where's our exit? Here. Oh, I guess it's over here.
Attention. Dr. Pierce continues to input significant errors. I will interpret his basic ideas. Hello, my introductions are redundant. I am a real doctor who went to doctor school. VR has never been a mistake.
And we
I can
are
help
out.
you, but I also do not know
There's
how.
some more stuff.
Transmission ends.
I'm assuming that there's probably
Name is
hints for
Pierce,
some
Dr.
of the
Glenn.
like
To the Somnosculpt welcome
puzzles that'll come up
experience.
later on those boards and like elsewhere in the game, but I haven't really noticed any of them or haven't figured them out. This loading bar is amazing. Yeah, I haven't really figured out like what things reference other things. Like I haven't really looked enough. I just wanted to kind of like go through the game and try to beat it. Which is what I did the first. Took me just 2 days because I had a break in between to beat it, and then basically 2 hours to beat it the time that I did another walkthrough. Not walkthrough, but just like a playthrough, so I could get my bearings again. All right, so let's click this off, and we'll go straight through here. All right, there's nothing down there. You just have to go through here.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce. This is a notification that you have reappeared on the monitoring system after a prolonged absence.
As far as I can tell.
Please continue to do whatever you did most recently, and discontinue whatever you were doing immediately prior to that.
Okay, so now things are going to get a little bit more weird, where we're going to actually make things big and go through them. So let's make this house nice and big. Cool. I think we can't make it too big, otherwise we can't get up that, Oh wait, do we have to go up there? Yeah, I think we have to go up there. So we can't make it too big, otherwise we can't jump up that thing there. So let's see, maybe this would be fine. Yeah, so I have to make it just the right size so we can get up that. Alright, so the next thing now we need to do is we need to make this big enough so that we can, or small enough so that we can actually jump up on these things over here. So let's go outside here. And let's make it nice and big. Is that big enough? Let's make it even bigger. What the hell? Alright, and now we should be able to jump up on our luggage and go through that door, hopefully. Yeah, perfect. Cool. Alright, we're going around here, go around the back, go through this. We go this way? Yeah, I guess we do.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce. In addition to continuing and discontinuing as mentioned earlier, please also disregard any unsettling experiences that you may have recently had.
Alright, so now we have a
should
fan we
now
have to pick up.
reverted to being
Where's that
soothing
fan?
and
right here.
therapeutic. If this is
Put
not
this
the
fan up,
case,
and
you
we're going to
may
make this
be
one big so it
receiving
knocks
this
over
message
all
in
the
error.
blocks. There we go. And we're going to go into this tower over here. Alright, get in there. This room gave me a lot of trouble. The answer is this window that's over here. You just pick this thing up, make this thing big, and then you can just kind of jump through it. was not what I was expecting. Okay, let's see if we can find a nice place for this that doesn't. There we go. Okay, now we'll go through. Okay, go around here. Ah, so this part was actually in the trailer for the game, I remember. We're going to get to a pool,
my name
and we're
is
going
Dr.
to increase
Glenn
the
Pierce,
size of a floating
and
toy.
I'd like to read you my favourite inspirational quote by me.
So we're going to do this thing here.
you
Now,
can
this took
do
me a
is
while as
focus
well
on
to figure out,
negativity. It won't spare
but
you from
it's
the cage
actually
of
not
death, the pain
terrible.
of disease, the cruelty of time, the cold shell of
Because
human nature,
what you have to
or the
figure out
eventual
basically
loss
is
of
that this
everything you've ever
pool toy
held
you're
dear.
actually inside of.
Whatever
like this,
you do,
this room
don't
basically is your
focus
pool
on
toy.
that.
So what we're going to do is we're actually going to go inside of it. If we can get in there. Let's see if we can make it a little bit bigger here, maybe. Oh, maybe it's too big. Make it just the right size so we can get in there. Actually, we can just go up here and then make it big. Come on, down here. There we go. Now that's good. We're going to go in here. And now what we're going to do is we're going to go through our vent ducts. We're actually at the top of the stage now. When we look down, we'll see our pool toy. Right there. And we're going to pick this up. And we're going to put it on that thing over there. We just need to make it a little smaller so we can actually get over there. Okay. Let's do like this. Yeah, like that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to just rotate it a little bit. There's our door there. So we're going to rotate it, and we want to put it right on that diving board. Nice. Now when we walk out the door, we'll be at that diving board. Boom. And here we are. I thought you had to make the pool toy really big to get up there, but that's not the case. You actually have to make it small.
Hello.
All right,
my
so this
name
one's pretty
is Dr.
cool. You can do
Glenn
something very
Pierce,
similar. You're
and
gonna
I'd
make
like to thank you
these
for
doors go
triggering
in and out to
every
each other.
single one of our
So if I go through this door right now, it doesn't go back to the pool toy. It comes
protocols.
out the other door that's
This
next to
will
it.
assist
See it
us
there?
greatly
So
in
what we
improving
want
the
to do
system for future
is we want to get up
Congratulations.
So the
Anyway,
idea for
we've
this is
now
you're going to make
headed in
this
the right
thing
direction,
super big and this
and
one
we should
super
be able
small.
to
So let's go
initiate the
ahead and move
emergency exit
this
protocol
to a
shortly.
corner. Right about there is fine. We're going to make this one nice and big. I'm going to rotate it like this and put this up here, and then we're going to drop it. It's actually not big enough. We're going to come in again. We're going to make this super big, unfortunately. It takes a little while because it's such a big room. Is that going to be big enough? We could try it. If it's not big enough, we'll give it another go. So this needs to be big enough for us to just walk through, which at the moment, right now, it is not. So let's make this just a tad bit bigger. And then this is probably too big, but we'll see. Yeah, so this is not big enough because we need to move that thing there up there. So let's go through here. That's probably fine. And then this thing we need to make even bigger. Just like absolutely massive. That should be great. I guess we'll find out. Oh yeah, you can already tell it's probably good. Yeah, we're gonna try. Well, maybe not be good, but we'll see. Let's see if it happens. See if we can do it. So we want to put this in there. Oop. Let's see if it works. It might just drop. Oh, it did. Okay, good. Okay, so let's just put that. Okay, so it does work. We just need to spin it around so when we come out. Sorry, I'm being so gentle here. You know what? Let's make this a little smaller. Did I make it smaller? I don't even think I made it smaller. There we go. That's smaller. That's nice. Okay, now let's go over here. Okay, that's gonna be great. We're gonna walk through here. We're gonna be right outside. Okay, so you're super small now, and in order to do this really quickly, we just need this house that's over here. This house, bring it down. It's probably not big enough. We'll just bring it down again here, and then we should be good to go. Yeah, that's it. There's probably more stuff over there in that chessboard room and stuff like that, but I mean, I haven't explored enough. I'm just going through a walkthrough to show you how to beat the game. That's beat all the puzzles. That's the deal. $804%. I would love to see some website that says loading 814%. Like, I'd love to see that at some point. I don't even understand why they go to 1,000%. They should just keep going. They should just keep going higher and higher numbers until the game like has to go to the next screen. Like, that would be awesome. I think that'd be so funny. All right, let's turn this off. Oh, missed it. There we go. Okay, let's go.
Emergency exit
Yeah,
protocol
this is the
initiated.
one that
Please prepare to conclude your
is
Somnasculpt
really
experience
confusing. So you're
in
just going to go through
10,
here, and eventually it's just going to
9,
reset because you
8,
actually can't go anywhere.
error,
It's just going to make you go
error logged
in
by.
one direction and then be
Orientation
like, wait, you
protocol.
can't go here,
Stand
and
by
it's going to
for
reset
analysis.
you. So we'll
Error
hit
analysis
a
complete.
dead
You
end
are
in a minute.
exhibiting signs consistent with an increase in fear, hopelessness, and frustration. This is inconceivable, as Somnasculpt therapy is proven to correlate with a decrease in these
And again, there's
emotions.
probably lots of like Easter egg things and stuff in here, but you get to this
Hypothesis.
elevator and you're like, wait a minute,
Patient was
can't go there.
improperly oriented.
Tells me to wake up.
Conclusion.
So you go back.
Impossible.
And then you might start exploring and
Reformulating.
stuff, and there's really, again, there's nothing for you to do here. Like, if you go through these things, like, you
Improved
can't, there's no
hypothesis.
door to
Patient
go through. As
requires
far as I can tell,
additional
there's no door to go
Somnasculpt
through.
therapy. Conclusion. Emergency exit protocol cannot proceed. Emergency exit
Yeah, so
protocol
there's like
has
nothing
been
here,
emergency destroyed.
nothing there. It's just going to reset in a minute.
Instruction. Continue with Somnasculpt therapy indefinitely on an
There's
independent
nothing here.
basis, as all
It's
orientation
probably the way we
resources
came,
have been
right?
exhausted.
Yeah, this is the way we
This
came.
concludes your standard
See, those doors over here,
orientation
then everything's
protocol.
closed. Goodbye. And we will reset. There it is. So we reset. Click the thing here. And when you come out of here, and you start going like normal, you'll be like, oh, okay, we're just resetting, it's no problem. And then what's going to, I think, happen is, actually, maybe this is the wrong, I get confused. Oh yeah, so there you go. So there's a reset. I don't remember if it resets a whole bunch of times or not. I think it does. Yeah. So there's another reset. And then doesn't even like let you go out the door, basically. Yeah, so that's why it's a good idea to keep hitting the clock. Ah, yeah. So after all this, now what I'm doing is I'm trying to rotate sideways, and what happens is I rotate this other way. So now the right joystick is like doing all sorts of weird shit. And now I'm like just trying to move, basically, and I have no idea how my controller is actually moving right now. I'm just completely lost. Okay, here we go. Yeah, so this is fine. There's a clock here, so when we hit the clock, this should allow us to do something. Come on, get a little closer. Does it not? It should. There it goes. Okay. All right. Everything's fine now again. That was a little taste of what we're going to need to do a little later because the control stick's a little weird, but now you can see there's like nowhere for us to go, and you're like, well, how do I proceed? And the answer to proceeding is actually on the wall here. You need to take this photo, grab it, and then you can just put it on the end of the hallway here, and you just jump through. And now we go around, and now we're in here. Yes, this is probably the most confusing part of the level.
Thank you for completing the
Or
Somnasculpt
the game, I should
Standard
say.
Orientation Protocol.
There's going to be a maze coming up.
Phase of therapy, I'd like to briefly describe the finite.
So yeah, so now my controls are all weird. So I'm gonna see what happens. I go through here. I'm gonna look for something else to go through, maybe. I'm just backing up now. I mean, apparently I'm on the ceiling. Okay, is that a door? I think I can go through this door. Right? Let's see this door here. Yep. Can I not go through this door? Okay, yeah, I can go through this door. Okay, so yeah, so now I'm in this red room looking thing. Okay, I think there's another place for me to go. Let's look around. What's this? Can I go through this? No. Oh yeah, so we have to go through this door here. We have to just grab it, it's gonna fall. And then we can grab it again, I think. Yeah. Move it, and we can go through again. Okay, and then we're gonna go through this. Just jump through. Okay, then we go through this crack here. Alright, let's go up.
Of course, nothing is more challenging than the difficulty of changing perspective, of fundamentally altering your perceptions in a way that will enable
so that's the door
you to
just
face
came
dire,
through.
trial-by-fire scenarios with solutions that could not be found otherwise.
Oh yeah, there's like a crack somewhere. Yeah, this crack right here we have to fall through, yep. Okay. Okay, where are we now? We have this staircase thing here. Now, what's actually going to happen with the staircase is you're going to think that you need to go up there. What's actually going to happen is the floor is going to fall apart. Watch this. Yeah. Floor falls apart. We go down here. And now I need to find my bearings again. Here we go. Okay. Alright, so we go through the elevator. And it makes it temporarily moved. So we actually go through here, and this is and you can even hear like the music has changed in here in particular. It's a very special like part of this thing. So basically the trick here is, well, before we talk about the actual answer, what happens is that there's like exit signs here, and it says, oh, the exit's this way, and it says hall 1. So if the exit's that way, then I should just go that way, right? No, I should not go that way. Okay, fine, I'll go this way. And you go down, and what happens is it resets. It puts you in hall 1 again, right? So every time you think that it's going this way, you're like, no, it's not that way, it's actually this way. Okay, and it resets you. So you go, well, if it's not that way, it must be the other way, right? Well, you go this way, and it's also wrong. But then you look this way, and it's right. Really confusing. But when we do that, we actually get to the next hall. So the trick actually is to look in the opposite direction of the exit sign first, and then go in the other direction afterwards. So that what that means is we're going to look to the left for this one. We're going to see that it's blocked, and then look to the right, and we'll go through. That'll get us to hall 3. Hall 3. Again, we're going to look to the opposite side here first. It'll be blocked, and then we'll go through this way. Okay, opposite side first, so it's looking to the left, so we want to look to the right. It's blocked. And then here, opposite side is going to be to the left, so we're going to look left first. And then we go to here. And we're out. And that's how you beat that thing really quickly. Alright. Alright, let's do this now. This is actually pretty interesting. When you move these blocks and you step off into the water, they'll actually disappear. Let's see if we can get up there. Nope. Okay, hold on a minute. I'm not gonna... Is it too big? Might be too big. Oh, nope, I'm up here. Okay. So yeah, so what's gonna happen is this thing's gonna be gone. And now it's up here. It's like a smiley face on there. I think that means something too, actually. Hopefully that's enough. Yep. All right, you think you need to pick this thing up and put it on the button? Watch what happens. nothing, because it doesn't actually exist. What you do is you actually step on the button and get this piece over here. So it's like a little throwback to our original puzzle.
Finally, while we respect the unique progress
So we go
of
around
every
here,
patient,
we drop through
you must
here.
understand that it is possible to completely exhaust
And
your supply of
then
dreams,
we're gonna, oh yeah, that's right. This
thereby
just
entering a
transfers
state
between
in
different
which you
rooms
will not
now.
be able to wake up,
So
even
every time you
with the
pick
help
something
of
up, it like
triggering
goes to a
mechanisms.
different place. I don't think this actually does it though. Yeah, this is fine. We don't need that. Yep. So wait, when you pick that up and you put it down, that's when it transfers. We go through this hallway. That happens when you drop. I think when you just touch this, I think it goes. Is that big enough? There we go. Yeah. And now we're in the elevator maze. I don't have a good way of solving this other than looking for the arrows that'll appear on the ground. So I'm just looking for an arrow. Here it is. I'm assuming there's a better way for this, but I really don't know what it is. I just continue going in the direction that was given to me until I see another arrow. That's my way of doing this. There might be a better way, but I really don't know what it is. We're just going to go through these elevators until it lets us not need to go through these elevators. And I'm wondering, like, is there like something on the this thing that like makes sense? Like, does that help? I don't even know. I have no idea. So anyway, this might take a little while. And if I don't see arrows after a while, I'll literally just turn. Alright, I think it's like time to turn. Let me just turn already. And again, I'm expecting that there's like some like thing that's supposed to help you out here. It's like, oh, this is, of course this is what you do. Like, I have no idea. I don't even know if the arrows are a lie. Like, who the hell knows? Okay, so we go through here. All right, when you turn this off, you'll notice that these look like 3D at the moment. Watch this. Now nothing's 3D. It's weird. And now we're in the actual.
Please listen carefully for the sound of an alarm clock, which will
Except we're not.
automatically play.
So
if
now
you are
this is super
approaching
weird
a
because you're actually in a
destabilizing
room
dream weight.
at this point. And I don't know what really triggers the exit for this, but it looks like you're like escaped, right? And if we walk toward like some of these things here, they actually are just a wall. So, and yeah, if you can go across the whole wall like this, and you'll eventually get to, yeah, it'll actually just render as a wall. And you're just kind of like, well, where the hell do I go? Because I'm against the wall now again. And I usually just actually just like follow the wall for a while, just to you know, make a perimeter. Again, I don't know what actually triggers the exit here. So I think maybe actually if we go around, because I could kind of see, there it is. See that? It kind of just like appeared. It definitely was not there before. It just kind of like appeared. So we go around here. A door there, but I think we need to go in here. Yeah, we need to go into this box. And of course, as always, turn this off. And then we're done. Yeah, they definitely tell you to do the clocks. Always turn off the clock. All right, and we're just at the hour mark just now with the stream, which it took us a little while to get started, but yeah, it's about an hour in, so we're getting close. This part's actually pretty interesting. When you go through here, it doesn't actually go anywhere.
It appears you have entered the
There's nowhere to actually go. Although there actually is. Excuse me. The only thing to pick up is actually on here. It's this building. Pick this up. And this is actually the building you're in. So when we drop this...
Diagnostic warning. Unrealistic use of dream objects may result in dream integrity fail states.
It feels like an earthquake, and that's because it is the building we're in. And you can see that when we go through here. So if you actually look through... Can you see through the garage? Actually, I guess you can't. That's weird. Alright, well, we actually are going to need to go through here. So when we go through here, you're like, oh, this is where I am. You know? Oh, this is this thing again, right? So basically what you do here, because it's just going to be a loop, and that's the only thing you can do as far as I can tell, is you pick this thing up and bring it through here. And what it's going to do is it's going to basically freak out.
Please paradox from
and when it freaks out, then you're just going to escape. Yeah, so this will eventually... This is very like Fez-like, where the game like glitches out. You're like, what's going on here? But yeah, this just takes a little while. It's going to go through some prompts. Well, not like some like serious prompts like Fez does, but more like just it all goes white, and it'll reset in some way. Here we go. And you just move forward. That's all we're going to do is move forward. This is basically, you're basically at the end of the game for the most part, or at least that's what I thought it was. There's a couple of extra challenges that will be in here which are really interesting, but at this point now what it does is it kind of plays with the idea of like being in a void. So like we're just moving along here. Oh, we fell. Like how did that happen? You know, now I'm just moving around. Like where am I now? Who knows? I have no idea. I'm just moving forward. That's all I'm doing. Move this block out of the way. Yeah, so you have, it's mostly moving forward. And then if you like get lost about where you are, just like kind of jiggle around and see if you can.
My name is Dr. Glenn Pierce. And
get your bearings.
Years ago, I had a dream.
And see if there's something there, but like you're looking for the stuff that you see on the screen right now.
I
It's like you gotta move something out of the
each
way,
of
or you
us
gotta move.
begins as nothing.
You know, there's not a lot of
Everything I
like
perceived was
craziness
shaped by
that you've seen
seeing it
earlier in the
exactly
game.
the way I wanted to.
I don't think we actually get to this, do we?
Space.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, all we do is move forward here. Again, I haven't explored here, so there might be stuff like behind this. I don't know. Who knows? I think we just keep going straight, right? There's nothing over here. Yeah, there's nothing over here. Yeah, keep going straight. Straight. It's like, where was that? It's like, where was that thing? All right, so this room is just a big circle. There's nothing in this room that you could see. So you could tell there's nothing to do here. There's nowhere to escape in terms of jumping up or anywhere, as far as I could tell. The only escape really is actually through there, that void. All right, so we go through the void, and you'll get to the sign here. Follow the exit sign. Go through here, go around, go through here. Now that we're through here, I think we're going to need to take that with us, because this is actually high up. It looks like it's close, but it's not. It's actually high up. So maybe this is fine. There we go. Okay. And we're going to need to go toward that thing over there, so let's go there.
But in white space, I also faced the greatest challenge I could imagine. Because with a lifetime of life itself behind me, and all of the weight that it carried, I realized that seeing things the way I wanted to was not as easy
This is
as
not
it
a door,
used
it's
to
a
be.
light switch, so you just hit the light switch. And you think it's like loading, but it's not. So it actually takes you to this thing here, and you're like, what is this? And if you look completely opposite, there's like these things that look like stairs. They're not actually stairs, it's a doorway. But when you go through to the white side, and you turn around 180 degrees, you get to the black side of the staircase. And this is actually a staircase. So you can see it from here. You could actually go up the staircase. And it took me a little while to figure this out. You go up the staircase, you go up the catwalk looking thing here. And you fall into another pit. And now you're in this kind of looking room. And if you go through these doors, they just go to the same rooms. There's nothing on either side. You actually go through the white space. That's kind of like, I guess, what they've been talking about. So you go through the white space, you can actually see from behind there. It's not actually walls. And the door is actually behind the room. And then again, just go through the doors. That's all this is about, just going through doors.
You're well beyond dreaming now. And
But again, yeah, these are
anyone
places
has
that I've
ever
never
come back
really
from.
explored before. I'm sure
But we
there's interesting
hope
stuff
that you
through
won't
here.
get discouraged.
If you were to continue to go
After
through,
all,
I mean, maybe the
if
cones
this
mean
is a
something that you
place
can't
of
go, but I
pure
have no idea.
perspective,
All right, so
isn't it
this thing is
also a
really cool.
place
So
where a different point
very
of
similar
view
to the
can make
puzzles
anything
we had
possible?
before, where you just like infinitely
Isn't that
fall.
why you came
Like
here?
if you walk on this white spot here, you'll just fall through. Okay, if you go on the black spot over here, you will fall through. Okay, it'll reset. The trick here is these pieces. So we're going to take a piece, we're going to place it on the chessboard. Okay, that's on the chessboard. And we're going to take this piece with us. Now, every time you put a piece on the chessboard, it's static, meaning that you can actually step on it. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to actually just put a piece on. We can now step on this, take this piece, and when the piece is off, you can no longer step on it. So we're just going to go ahead and work our way over with these pieces. Yeah, that's fine. Again, just changing your perspective a little bit. I kind of wish there was a little bit more of puzzles a little bit like this, where it was, you know, manipulating a couple of things. I think that would have been really interesting. I actually don't know if you need to do this part, but I just do it anyway. I think that would be really cool, but I guess it's also great that they didn't do too many of those, because it would be a little challenging. All right, so this room is actually the last kind of puzzle as far as I could tell. All you need to do is take the box that's here, and this door isn't actually a door yet. You can't actually go through it, so you're like stuck. So what you need to do is you need to put the piece through the door. So that's now on the other side of the door. And now there's another thing over here. It's a nice little cheese wedge. And now I can't go through this door. Watch this, see, can't go through the door until I put the cheese wedge in it. And now I'm back. And now we can use the cheese wedge to get up there. And this is gonna take a little while, so bear with me. Cheese wedges are definitely finicky things. Because like the perspective of getting it against the wall is always odd, to me at least. Yeah, so like I'm nowhere near the wall right now. Let's see if I can just go a little bit closer. Maybe this will work, who knows. Because then when you do that, sometimes it's like not against the wall, so it's like it ends up being really finicky sometimes. So that's good. Yeah, get in there. Okay. All right, now in this room, we're just going to try to get all the way to the bottom by going through the holes. So we're just going to go ahead and move back, forth, back, forth, back. More. Wait, go back. This one over here. Get down. Okay, this should be the bottom. And we're just going to look for the... Oh, it's not the bottom. That's the bottom. Okay, and then we're going to go through here. Again, trippy stuff in here. And then you're going to make a left turn. Go through the door. And if I think you turn around, yeah, take this off and go down. We're gonna look down first. And it's gonna drop us through the clock. Okay. And I think at this point you've basically effectively beat the game. I think what happens at this last thing is that you just go through rooms and they just keep switching on you. There's no, I don't think there's any more puzzles. I think it's just you traveling through rooms that you've been through before. So I think that's all it is. But you've effectively beat the game at this point. I think you need to go through the rooms to like trigger the sounds and stuff. So let's turn this thing off. Again, that's an important thing to do. Alright, where am I? Alright, so again, there's no escaping here. You're just going to go ahead and go through circles, as far as I remember. So you're just like, okay, what do I do here?
Hello.
If you go through, I
My
think you
name
can't
is
even go
Dr.
through here,
Graham
right?
Pierce.
Can you go through here?
And by now,
Yeah, you can't see. I'm like backwards and I can't go through this. So you're like, all right, what do I do? And then you're like, oh, this one actually.
Everyone who comes to the
Like I'm walking across this with no problem. Like, okay, I
they are
understand
no
now.
longer in control of
So basically, this is the end of the game. You're just gonna be walking through places you've been before. There's nothing on the table, I don't think, right? So it's like, what do you do?
But more often than not, the problem is not that the problems we face can't be solved. The problem is that we become so afraid of failure that we refuse to see our problems from a new perspective. And so, we do the same things again and again and again. And therein, of course,
Yeah, see, it doesn't
we
make
find
me go through
exactly
there.
the failure we were looking for.
It's like, what is this? There's nothing. You're just like on the wall here. You can't go through this. It's already been boarded up. That's like that crack that we went through before. Here's the pool room. Can't actually pick that thing up over there. It doesn't let you do anything. So that room where you had like the blue sky that we walked through.
Your life will always be a struggle, and you will always have problems. But today, you have the chance to see things differently. Even though it meant facing obstacles that seemed impossible at first, you thought outside the box, and you overcame them. Because you saw things from every angle, you understood
behind
them
us?
for what they really were.
Under the door.
Because you kept moving forward, no matter how far off the path you were told you were headed, or how unexpected it became, you found your way. In a few minutes, you'll be back in the real world. And some part of you will say that none of this was real. So how could it have really meant anything? But
Yeah, it's
just
switched a whole
like
bunch of
the
times
power
now.
of perspective itself, it will have been as real as you believed it to be.
It's a
All
dead end.
you've
It
got
doesn't
to
matter.
do
As
is
far as I can
wake
tell, it doesn't matter.
up.
And that's that. Yeah, so you're gonna assume that it's like the end of the game. It's just you moving around stuff. I think it's credits. Yeah, so it's credits, and that's it. That's the game. And we beat it basically in an hour this time. So I'm assuming that there's probably a sub-hour method of beating the game. And that's it for me. Again, this is not like attempting to find any secrets or anything like that. It's just to help people figure out how to do some of the puzzles in the event that they got stuck. Yeah, I've actually know there's a couple of walkthroughs already, and I would like to see those after finishing this one, and see if there's anything that I missed that would be really interesting. But yeah, that's all I got. Thanks.